Hey you guys, it's Sharon. I am just going to talk to you guys a little bit about groups on Facebook. You've just completed your 7-day boot camp and now all the fun starts to happen and your coach is going to be adding you to like a bajillion groups, it feels like. And for me, this part was actually super overwhelming because I would get so lost in my news feed and my notifications would blow up on Facebook. And so I just wanted to kind of break it down for you guys so you know the important groups to follow and how to keep them organized, so that you know where to find them and you know which groups to post in and which ones are for what. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys is on your phone. If you have an iPhone, I think Android would probably have it as well. I have downloaded, you can kind of see, hopefully you can see that, your Facebook, your Messenger, and then there's a groups app, a Facebook groups app. Download that app. It will save your life. You can go into your groups and at the top it will have favorites and it has like a little circle for each group, and then at the bottom it's recently visited. So anything that you've been in recently will be towards the top. Make sure the groups that I tell you about, you add to your favorites. It's super easy to do. You can literally just hold it down and it will pull up a menu and you can add it to your favorites. That way it's always at the top of your group page. So if you need to post in your challenger group, you know exactly where they're at, and you can post on it, write what you need to do, cancel out of it, it goes back to your groups. That way it keeps it all organized. So I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about the different groups that we will be adding you to and why we'll add you to them, so that there is a purpose for it. And I just want to make sure you guys know, so that you're not like totally confused on the bajillion things that we add you to. So the first thing we're going to add you to is our team pages. They will start from, if you are in Emily Wild's downline, so Emily Wild and any of her personally sponsored coaches, and then their teams down will be added to the Coach Inspiration and Motivation team page. We've just kind of started it, so it's kind of new, but our team is growing big enough that we felt in order to communicate our team calls and any new announcements and our team calendar, that's where we will announce those kind of things. The next team page you'll be added to is Team Motivation Nation. This is Jalen Lovell's team page, and that would be Emily's coach. The reason we add you to her page is we still kind of umbrella under her, and we do a lot of things with her team. So we'll do sneak peek into coaching events. We also are part of her big ongoing group as of right now, as far as challenge groups go. And we also participate in trainings together a couple times a month through Zoom calls. So she will announce anything like that. Another reason it's great to have her is where she's a 5-star elite coach. She gets announcements and new info before the regular coaches do. So she announces anything that she sees from corporate on that page, and she's a great resource for us, and it's just a little bit bigger team page. The last one we'll add you to is the Team Inspiration page. This is Micah Folsom's downline. She is basically your great-great-great-grandma as far as genealogy goes. I guess it's 2 greats. But she is amazing. She has created most of our training that we provide for you guys. She has created it. She was in the top 10 in 2014. She was number 8 in the company and number 12 last year. And she knows her stuff. So she also announces any big trainings that she's going to be doing, like pushes from Emerald to Diamond rank, things like that. And she's constantly posting new ideas, and we are able to feed off of that. So she is a great resource to our team, and so we soak up anything she gives us. And that's why we add you to all the pages. There's a little bit in each one that is great for you to know. And it also, I will attach the little picture for your downline so you can refer back to it of who's who and what their team name is and everything else. So team pages are very important. That's also where we're going to post recognition for new coaches and rank advancements. Micah and Jaylyn have leaderboards every week that they post. Who's on Success Club, how many points they have, how many volume points they have, and how many coaches like the top building coaches. So it's a great way to be recognized and be a part of the team that way. The other groups that we will add you to are the challenge groups. We run 2 challenge groups per month, and then we have 1 big ongoing group. So there will be 3 challenge groups that you post in consecutively over the month. The reason we do 2 new challenge groups is so that we don't have new people in the middle of the month having to wait a couple weeks to start a new challenge. It just kind of splits it up so that no matter what time of the month they buy, there's a new group starting usually within a week of when they buy it. So the first week of our challenge groups are prep week. That gives people a good week to order their stuff and be learning about it before it gets there. And we also do them so that they know what to expect as far as food that's available and what to buy in, for their groceries and meal prep and Shakeology recipes. And so they kind of get a feel for it before they ever even get their challenge pack. And then they don't feel so overwhelmed and stuff. So if you've done a challenge group, you'll know all about prep week and what it's for. Not everybody does challenge group prep weeks. So we feel like that has been very beneficial to our team and something that we have really liked and wish that we would have had as challengers, because some of us didn't have that. So once you are done with a challenge group, that's when you put them into the big ongoing group. We keep them in a group at all times so that they're not just doing a month challenge and then falling off and not doing anymore. Once we're their coach, we want to make sure that we're giving them the support that they need. But once they get the hang of the program, they can kind of do it on their own, and they'll have to kind of check in on their own and stuff too. They're always welcome into the smaller groups if they want. We like to keep the smaller groups with the new people, or we like to keep them smaller because with the new people, when they're seeing other people who've lost like a whole bunch of weight over like 8 months, they don't comprehend that in their brain, and so they get discouraged because they're like, well, they lost 40 pounds and I've only lost 3. So we try and keep them smaller for that reason, because then it's like they can help, all the challengers help support each other as well, and they share their struggles, and they're all kind of in a similar boat. So those are the groups that we'll add you to. Make sure that you download the app that I told you about at the first, the Facebook Groups app, and it will save your life. We want to make sure that we're giving you all the tools that you need to keep this as organized and as easy as possible. So I know that it can be overwhelming when your newsfeed is filled with notifications and all these different groups that you're supposed to be posting in. It comes with time. You'll get used to it, and you'll find a system that works for you. This has been super helpful for myself, and not having to dig for each group every day through my Facebook stuff. So hopefully that helps have you understand kind of your upline sponsors and the different teams that you are a part of, because it's a big umbrella of people, and it's just kind of branched off as we've grown. So reach out to your sponsor coach if you have any questions, and we will talk to you guys soon.